Hello viewers, I'm Helen Ford Wallace with News OK's Parties Extra. Several women are here today to tell us about the MS Luncheon coming up April 8th. Angela Payne Reynolds and Carrie Mueller are co-chairmen of the event, and Nancy Payne Ellis is a committee member and the original organizer of the luncheon. Hello and welcome.
Good morning.
Angela, this luncheon is a huge success. You've had as many as 800 people there. I think it's one of the biggest luncheons in Oklahoma City. Tell us about it, what you all have planned for your guests.
We are very fortunate this year. We are going to have another fabulous turnout. It is going to be on Wednesday, April 8th at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum.
Perfect.
It is from 11:30 to 1 o'clock.
And you all always run on time. I think that's very cool.
We do. When we say 1 o'clock, you're out the door by 1 o'clock.
That's awesome.
Valet parking, which is a plus, will be available again this year. Benvenutis is catering our lunch. And they are from Norman. And we are just thrilled about Melanie Lawson, who is a news anchor in Houston, Texas, who has multiple sclerosis, will be our speaker. And she... her message is going to be that there is life after a diagnosis of this devastating disease.
How about honorary chairman? Is there an honorary chairman?
There is an honorary chairman. Judy Lev is our honorary chair, and she is a huge addition to our committee. We feel very fortunate to have her be a part, and we are thrilled to be honoring her.
She's been wonderful.
Good.
She has.
Great. Well, and on your invitation, it says you have these wonderful raffle or auction items.
We have four
and they're called something
raffles.
Sparkle
and Shine.
And Flare.
And Flare.
That's good.
And we have two beautiful pieces of jewelry. One item is a Judith Ripka chandelier diamond, golden diamond earrings. They're wonderful. Angela and I both want them desperately, don't we? They're beautiful. Then we also have a butterfly pendant made out of yellow and white diamonds, garnets, sapphires, and the designer is Jennifer Duell, and it's donated by Valerie Nafee, which has been, and it's beautiful. And you know, butterfly is our symbol, so we're really excited about that. We also have one piece of yard art, and it's beautiful, it's big, and it's from Colorado Springs. And we had a local artist named Suzanne Peck. I'm sure everybody knows Suzanne Peck. And she painted this butterfly, and so I know everybody's going to want this great item. And then we have one more item that is from Muskogee, Oklahoma, and it's a portrait, 16 by 20. And it is from, I just went blank, and he's a good friend of mine, by Roger Davis.
Perfect. Well, that butterfly symbol that you'll have on your yard art and your pen and on the invitation is your symbol. Tell us a little bit about that, how that came about, and what about that?
Okay, Nancy, would you like to tell about because the butterfly is kind of close to your heart?
Well, I think that the butterfly was probably started because I love butterflies, and I have a dear friend who, Kirk Hammonds is her name, took this butterfly after she realized that I loved it so, and had it patented and had it designed by an artist. And we would love for this butterfly to be the logo for Women Against MS around the country. But it is beautiful. I have one on right now.
That's darling.
And it is just a happy, wonderful symbol. So we do love our butterfly. And I will tell you, I would like to be the winner of the yard art butterfly. I found the yard art butterfly in Colorado Springs last summer, and it's been quite an experience to get it here and get Suzanne painting it.
That's awesome.
And it's going to be real special, I think.
Well, Nancy, you were the first chairman of this event 8 years ago, I think. Tell us actually how it started.
Well, when my youngest daughter, Angela, was diagnosed with MS, the executive director for MS came to me and asked me if I would consider helping them start an event called Women Against Multiple Sclerosis. And she said that the event had been held in Denver and had been very successful. And a majority of the people that have MS are women. And so we felt that in order to educate, these women and to let them know that there was hope and research going on, that we should have something to honor them. So we had our first event at the Phillips Pavilion at the state capitol, home of the governor. Kathy Keating was our hostess, and we hoped to have 200 women. And I asked two dear friends, Barbara Carrick and Shalene Satterley, if they would be the co-chairs of the event. They both agreed, and then they called me a short time later, and they said, we've outgrown the 200. We have 350 ladies. Well, we put up a tent on the side of the Phillips Pavilion. It was a gorgeous day. Everyone loved being there, and we had 350 ladies. The event is different from anything that Oklahoma City had had at that time. We had underwriting to underwrite the lunch for each one of these people that were there. And then at the end of the event, after we had talked to them about the importance of research and education, they were asked to consider writing a check for a minimum of $75. And that would be a donation for MS. It was not the cost of their lunch. And it has been so thrilling
very unique
to see the generosity of people. So when they come to this lunch, we don't want anyone to be left out because they don't have $75 to buy a ticket. We want people to attend, and then we want them to enjoy and be educated about the disease.
So how do you handle your reservations? They make a reservation, they don't buy a ticket. How does that work?
They have to have a reservation to attend.
Right.
And you can get a reservation by calling the Multiple Sclerosis office. And the lady that runs that office is Lucy. And Lucy will take your reservation. We will have a reserved seat for you. And we want you to attend. But you cannot attend without a reservation because we don't have food service.
Right. Okay. Is there a website, you all?
Well, the number at the office is 488-1300.
Okay.
And how we get people there year after year is we have table captains, and they're tables of 10.
Perfect.
And so we may have 60 table captains, and everybody brings 9 of their best friends to come to the luncheon.
Well, I just think that's the most unique way to do it. I really do. I like it a lot. And I imagine the people that come love it. And what about committee members, you all? Do you have the same ones year after year? Do you have new ones? Do you bring new ones?
Most of them. There's a few of us that have always been on the committee, but we try to get new people involved. And we do have a few new ones, and we have a great committee.
We have an excellent committee.
So the money that you all raise goes to the local chapter, is that right?
For education and research. Help.
During these troubled times, it's very difficult to have the funding to do the equipment and the things that some of these patients need. And there are people that are not able to work that need assistance. There are people that need motorcycles to move with. And so this is what this luncheon supports, is the people that have MS, whether it's research, education, or equipment.
Okay. Anything else about MS or the luncheon?
We're excited. We think it's going to be a great
If you
year.
would love to come, 488-1300. Call Lucy because there's still room, and we're excited.
Okay.
Thank you for having
Thank
us,
you.
Helen.
Well, thank you all for sharing your stories about the luncheon. It's always wonderful to know how our traditional lunches, dinners, events get started. Hopefully, this will remain a great fundraiser for MS for many, many years. It sure brings in crowds of people. Good luck, and thanks for coming by. And thanks to Troctus with Jim Valiant and Kathy Blair for our studio centerpiece. It's beautiful. Thanks.
Let's see it.